Thank you so much for taking the time to join me, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to talk to you today. We're making this video to help with recruitment. Specifically, I wanted to just address some things that I get asked during the recruiting process, and I thought you two would have some valuable insight.
Sure.
Thanks. And then if you guys could get started and kind of introduce yourselves.
My name is Courtney Morgan. I am the sales development representative here at InfoTrust. I started as a temp, and then I just went to a couple different roles to this now, which I love. So I've been here since technically 2016.
Great.
Cool.
Okay.
Amin, I'm the head of growth and leading a couple different areas of the business, but mainly on the strategy side. I've been with the company almost 7 years now, also in many different roles since I started as an intern way back when in Cincinnati. But yeah, I've been transitioning from intern to consultant to manager, then led our global operations, opening our office in Dubai, back in US now in Chicago. So been various different roles at InfoTrust, but mainly on the consulting client delivery side.
That's great. And you guys are both very busy people. You're doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Courtney, I know that you work remotely. Can you tell me a little bit about what that's like?
Working remote is interesting, especially because I'm married with 2 kids that tend to be home. So it's all about scheduling my time around my family, which I'm thankful that InfoTrust has that flexibility for me. But it gives me the opportunity to really just focus on work so that when I do come in the office, I can get the bigger stuff done before I come and just really get to know and hang out with the people that I don't get to see every day. So it's an interesting balance for me for someone that really enjoys to just focus but also socialize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And we're really glad to have you here this week. Amin, tell us a little bit about Dubai and Chicago.
Sure. So Dubai is awesome. We're in a co-working space called Astrolabs. It's a Google for Entrepreneurs tech hub. So basically what that means is that there's a lot of other companies, mostly startups, that are based there to start and grow their operations. So when I went by myself out to Dubai, one-man show for a little while, but that was a really good community to be a part of. They had lots of like-minded tech people there, and the office now is 5 or so people as of the recording of this video. But it's great. It's similar to the Cincinnati office. We try to keep a very uniform culture because our culture is great, where people can come into the office, work together, make sure everything is very collaborative, but then if they want, they can work from home to really get in the zone or take calls, what have you. The Chicago operations is also similar. We're following a model that worked in Dubai, where we're part of a co-working space called 1871, also a Google for Entrepreneurs tech hub, lots of other startup companies, tech-minded people, and we're hoping to build the team there the same way, where people can come into the office, work together, but also work from home if they need to, a couple days of the week as well. But it's fun being in bigger cities where our clients are as well, because then we can have a little bit more face time if needed, but also just in the office making sure the culture is great as well.
That's awesome. And I always say Amin kind of jumps around the world and opens offices for us. So it'll be interesting to see where you decide to go next. Looking at InfoTrust, I get asked frequently what our favorite thing is about working here. I find it hard to answer sometimes, but what would you guys say is your favorite thing at the end of the day about working at InfoTrust?
That's really difficult. I enjoy the flexibility, mainly because I'm a remote worker, so it's just having the flexibility around my family. But then also I love the culture. I love being able to have a voice within an organization. I think that's very important. But then also being able to get along very well with all of my coworkers. I don't think I have anyone that I'm just like, they're okay. I like everybody. And so those 2 things are my favorite about working at InfoTrust.
I would say the sense of constant learning is one trait that everyone shares individually, but also culturally as a company. So in our space, because we're in technology, in digital marketing, everything is always changing. Partnered with Google, they're constantly innovating. Our clients are trying to do what's latest and greatest with analytics and digital marketing. So to me, that's one thing I really like about InfoTrust, is that we not only want to constantly learn, we have to constantly learn and challenge the status quo and see what new technologies or processes we need to master, or at least work with our clients to make sure they master to be successful. So that's been really great for growth and just bringing in the brightest people. And no day is slow or boring. It's always exciting because of that fact that we're constantly exploring the unknown.
So we have some wonderful core values here. There's 6 of them: diversity, impact, respect, innovation, growth, ownership. So which one would you say that you mostly identify with?
I mostly identify with growth, especially with my journey through InfoTrust, but just that opportunity to go beyond my role and to just do more. And because of where we're at in this organization, there's just new titles coming in every day. So it's very interesting to see where that'll go. Mm-hmm. But then also being able to perfect the role that I'm in. So that way, when I move forward in the company and someone else comes into it, they can feel very confident, like this is what they have to do, and then they can also be innovative to do more, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent segue to innovation as the core value that I would say resonates the most with me, not only because of my personal history with InfoTrust, but the company's history, where we focus on web development, general marketing initially, then we really focus on analytics. And the reason for that is because there is a lot of unknown processes or ways to do things and really how to be effective online with measurement, where innovation comes in. We're constantly trying to find out better ways to do things. And sometimes that can be challenging in a good way, stressful in a good way, where we're trying to learn more new technology, or our clients come up with problems that we don't know how to solve. And I think having that energy or drive to figure it out and find the best solution in an innovative way kind of fuels me. So much so that as a company, we even have our own team, a discovery team that is just about that. It's like the USS Enterprise in Star Trek reference, where they explore the unknown again. And I think innovation is core for us to be successful and continuously grow as we work on our next Vivid Vision 2020 and beyond.
That's interesting you brought up the vivid vision. A lot of times I get asked about the future of the company. I'd like first to address that I usually say when we talk about the future of the company, we can only say what we are hoping to be because we have to evolve with the industry. Like Amin was saying, we have to be innovative. We're always growing. We started as one company and we've kept up with the way the technology changes, and that's evolved along the way. Mm-hmm. But I think there are some things that we definitely know we want to continue to do. So do you guys want to talk a little bit about the Vivid Vision?
I can start.
Go ahead. I'm not sure how to answer that one. Like,
So the Vivid Vision, the way, I guess a little background for me to explain, the Vivid Vision is like who we are in the future. Speaking in first person, this is who we are. This is what we do, the things that encompass InfoTrust at that time. And one thing that, part of the Vivid Vision that I really enjoyed, because I personally feel I'm a big part of, is our global presence. Mm-hmm. So, I feel I was a big part of leading the global expansion into Dubai. Now we have an office in Barcelona. I work closely with that team and our clients in Europe, based in Chicago, and we have remote awesome people all over the place. So the global presence and having that brand recognition as the leader in analytics and just measurement globally, I think that's one thing that really resonates with me for who we want to be. So InfoTrust might be well known in the Google sphere, but in the measurement sphere, that's where we want to be in the, or where we're striving towards in our Vivid Vision.
I would definitely say, just to kind of expand on that, is I love that our heart for others is also part of our Vivid Vision. So as we continue on in our growth and to be innovators in this industry, we're still demonstrating that we care about their processes and what they're going through. So as we continue to move on within this organization, helping others, that we'll still have that value. To me, that's what's become very people-centric. So it's like, yes, we love you and we want you to feel amazing, but this is how we're evolving and this is how you fit into that. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and I know the Vivid Vision was written going into the year 2020, and we're going to start working on the one going into 2023 here soon to kind of even project even further. So that's exciting. And the Vivid Vision will be shared with you. Another frequently asked question that I get is, what has made InfoTrust successful so far? We've actually had 70 to 100% revenue growth year after year. We just were awarded on Fast 55's fastest growing companies in Cincinnati, as well as been placed on Inc. 5000's list 4 years in a row, which is a national list. So we're really excited about that. But what would you guys say is the reason for that success?
So I can start, and it's going to be kind of a two-part response, I suppose. I think primarily our growth comes from just having amazing clients, client success. But coupled with that, that can only be done with having amazing people. So really the combination of the two go hand in hand. And maybe an example I can come up with is earlier in our days, we were in startup phase, and we had some medium to small size clients, and then we had a whale opportunity. And really, because we understood that that's where our company can really jump up to the next step, we made sure we had the right people, resources, training, and team to support that client. That's still a client today. In all of my years with InfoTrust, we've kept this client, grown this client, and really been a part of their success, their growth, which has also fueled our growth. Take that and expand it beyond just this one client example. In Dubai, we opened an office to support not only local clients in the Middle East, but also have that 24/7 support across the globe. We have an office now in Europe. Again, really proud of that because we can service our European-based clients much better. Since most of our clients are global conglomerates or very large multi-brand companies, we want to make sure we have that excellent client service, client success, and having people within proximity is important. But really the mentality here is make sure the client is taking advantage of all the innovation and latest and greatest technology so that they can be smarter with their decisions. Measurement is what we do. Confidence in data, that's kind of the byproduct of that. And it comes with people being really passionate about what they're doing and their clients to be successful. So pass it to Courtney for that.
Just kind of elaborating on that. Our clients are everything to us. It's just what we strive is to help them continue to grow. So I feel that with the people that come in, we all work together to help the client feel the most successful and the most valued. So from starting with me and just an introduction with our organization and how we can help them, and just ensuring that this is not something to just add dollars to our pockets. It's something that we genuinely care about what's going on moving forward. But then we introduce them to the team. We introduce to the growth team. We introduce to client success. We let them know that this is where you are from start to finish. We are all taking care of you because we value you. So it's just the people is very, very important in an organization as well as people that we are working with.
It's almost like you're saying that our culture can even be extended to our clients in a way.
Yeah. I think when they come here, for example, they get to see our culture and how we interact with each other, and that it is professional but also relaxed. You know, we're able to have fun and enjoy each other and be a family. And when they work with us, they become a part of that family and that culture. So, you know, again, just working with me first and then moving on, they get to see that, okay, we care, you're part of our family, and this is how we're going to continue to grow you.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I think you both are valuable team members. Everyone here is. As you can see behind us, we have our wall of employees, and it's growing. So we hope that you'll join our team. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.